Welcome to the history of Star Wars Nerf Blasters. In 1985, Kenner, the company synonymous with Star Wars toys, and Parker Brothers, the company that developed the Nerf brand, merged together. But anyone expecting Star Wars blasters would have to wait a few more years. Kenner Parker would be bought by Tonka in 1987, who would then be purchased by Hasbro in 1991. In 1996, Kenner, now a subsidiary of Hasbro, released the first 3 Nerf-style blasters, which are part of the Power of the Force line. And though not branded as Nerf, these blasters came with Nerf-style darts, along with other toy accessories. These toys were based on blasters from the original trilogy. There was Luke Skywalker's utility belt set from New Hope, Boba Fett's armor set from Empire Strikes Back, and Chewbacca's bowcaster from Return of the Jedi. In 1998, just prior to the release of Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Hasbro released a new Nerf-style spring blaster. The Naboo blaster would be the only Nerf-style toy to be released for this movie, but a number of Star Wars Super Soakers, also owned by Hasbro, will be released the next year. 2002 saw the release of Attack of the Clones. It was also the first release of a Star Wars Nerf branded blaster. The Jango Fett action set blaster came with 2 blasters and a holster. Also in 2002, the Chewbacca bowcaster was re-released in Disney parks for the Star Tours ride. The blaster would go on to be re-released a number of different times in different colours, sometimes called the Rebel Alliance bowcaster. 2005 saw the release of the final prequel trilogy movie, The Revenge of the Sith. To mark this special occasion, Hasbro decided to release the 1996 Chewbacca bowcaster one more time, this time in brown. In 2006, 2 new Nerf-style blasters were released, the Clone Trooper blaster from the Clone Wars and the Rebel Trooper blaster from A New Hope. The Clone Wars blaster has been released in a white and blue variant. The Rebel Trooper blaster has been released with 3 different variations. The only thing different between the blasters has been the colour. 2011 saw the release of 3 smaller scale blasters released from the Clone Wars. The General Grievous blaster, Captain Rex blaster, and the Cad Bane blaster. Also a 2-pack of the Cad Bane and Captain Rex blasters were released. In 2012, another Clone Trooper blaster was released. The Captain Rex electronic blaster looks similar to the 2006 Clone Trooper blaster, but had a slightly new mould and a light-up barrel. 2015 started with the release of the Stormtrooper blaster from the new Disney TV show Star Wars Rebels. The blaster featured a removable barrel and came with Nerf Elite darts. The Force Awakens was released in late 2015, and the first range of Star Wars Nerf blasters were released, including the First Order Stormtrooper blaster that came with a 12-round magazine, a handheld Stormtrooper blaster, and the Chewbacca bowcaster, which was different to the 1996 version. These blasters had the same compatibility with attachments and tactical rails as regular Nerf blasters, which made them quite unusual for Star Wars blasters. The Stormtrooper blaster and the Chewbacca bowcaster were also released with Hasbro masks included in the box. Star Wars Nerf darts were also released that featured First Order logos and Resistance logos on the darts. Also this year, they released 4 Nerf lightsabers that were part of the Blade Builders line. That included Luke Skywalker's lightsaber, Darth Vader's, Yoda's, and Rey's lightsaber. Rey's lightsaber was actually the same as Luke's, but just with different packaging. In 2016, Nerf released the first blaster not based on any blaster within the Star Wars movies. Part of the Blade Builders line, this lightsaber had a single-shot blaster attachment that could be removed and attached to other lightsabers within the range. 2 more blasters from The Force Awakens were released, the Han Solo blaster and the Rey blaster. Both had a built-in 4-round internal clip. Late 2016, Rogue One was released, and a number of Nerf products were released to promote the movie. These blasters were the first to feature glow-strike darts. The blasters had a UV light built into them, so when you fired the darts, they would glow. The blasters released were the Jyn Erso blaster, the Death Trooper blaster, the Cassian Andor blaster, the Cassian Andor Deluxe Blaster, and the Death Trooper Deluxe Blaster. The Star Wars Glow Strike darts were also available individually. Hasbro decided to go crazy. They decided to add Nerf to a number of Star Wars toys released from Rogue One, including the U-Wing, the TIE Striker, an A-Wing, and a remote control AT-ACT, which was pretty cool. In 2017, Battlefront II was released on all major consoles. To promote this, the Nerf Apollo Rival Blaster was repainted in the Boba Fett colours and released as a GameStop exclusive. In late 2017, The Last Jedi was released, along with a multitude of blasters Star Wars Nerf related. There was the Captain Phasma Blaster, the Poe Dameron Blaster, the First Order Stormtrooper Deluxe Blaster. They also re-released the Ray Blaster, but this time with a new name. They also re-released the Chewbacca Bowcaster, but this time it was green. The First Order Deluxe Blaster was also released with a stand as a Target exclusive. Ray's Blaster was also released as part of a set along with the Blade Builder's staff and lightsaber. The Star Wars Glow Strike darts were also released individually. The summer of 2018 saw Solo, a Star Wars story, come to the cinema. New blasters that were released included an updated version of the 2016 Solo Blaster, with lights and sound and glow strike darts, a Chewbacca Blaster, the Kira Blaster, also the Tobias Beckett Blaster, which was a Toys R Us exclusive. This was based on the Han Solo Blaster, but with a large attachment fitted at either end. The glow strike darts were released again this year, but in new packaging. Around Christmas of 2018, the Nerf Rival Stormtrooper Blaster was released. It came in collectible packaging and was aimed more at the adult collector. In 2019, Nerf released 3 Star Wars blasters as part of their Microshots line. These were micro versions of previously released blasters. That included the Ray Blaster, the Han Solo Blaster, and the Stormtrooper Blaster. At the end of 2019, Rise of Skywalker was released, and with it, 2 new Nerf blasters were released. The Sith Trooper Blaster, which was a repaint of the Captain Phasma Blaster, but with a different stock, and a repack of the Poe Dameron Blaster from 2017. The Star Wars Glow Strike darts were also re-released in new packaging. Early 2020 saw the release of the Mandalorian Gauntlet, which came with some cool Mandalorian darts. And that's it. There are no current plans to release any more Star Wars Nerf blasters, but who knows what great products Nerf has in store for us in the future. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more news about future Star Wars Nerf products. And until next time, may the foam flinging force be with you. Oh my, Master Nerf Hoarder really does love his Star Wars Nerf blasters. Anyway, please like and subscribe to the channel. Come along, auntie. We're leaving.